Today we're going to be adding and subtracting polynomials. This is from your homework, page 349, 351, through 351, numbers 1 to 15 all, and number 59. So let's take a look. Adding and subtracting polynomials is pretty easy because of the fact that we've already been doing these sort of things. It's really just combining like terms. So it's nothing that you haven't seen before. You just have to make sure that you understand what a like term is. So like terms are terms that have the same variable with the same exponent. Okay, so for example, in our example for number 3, we're going to be adding two polynomials. We're adding two binomials actually. And in both binomials, I have an x squared term and I have a constant term. So I'm going to add my x squared terms first. I have 3 plus 7, that's 10x squared. And then in the back, I've got negative 5 and negative 3. That gives me a negative 8. And then I double check to make sure there's no other like terms. Well, x squared and 8 are not like terms. So I am finished. And my answer is 10x squared minus 8. Taking a look at number 14, now we have a subtraction problem. So remember that whenever we have a subtraction problem, we think about adding the opposite. So I like to actually go through and add, change this middle sign to an adding, and then make everything inside the parentheses opposite. So the following polynomial. So now I have negative 3v cubed plus 12v squared minus or negative 8v. So now I'm going to go again and take a look. I'm going to start with the highest degree term, and that's my 8v to the 4th. And I'm going to look for another thing with a degree 4. But I don't see anything else with a degree 4, so I'm just going to go ahead and write that down. And then I'm going to think about checking for a degree 3. And I do. I have a negative 3v cubed. And taking a look here, I don't think I have anything else of degree 3, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. Now I'm going to go to squared, negative 2v squared, and then I've got 12v squared. So I've got negative 2v squared and 12v squared. And if I add them together, I should get a positive 10v squared. And then I'm going to go ahead with my degree 1. Here I have just v, and here I have negative 8v. So I can combine these. That would give me a negative 7v. And then lastly, my degree 0, which is just my constant, is here, negative 4, and I can write that down. So again, I want to double check, make sure that I don't have any similar terms or like terms. I have 8v to the 4th, negative 3v cubed, 10v squared, negative 7v, and a to 4. And I am good. So my final answer here, 8v to the 4th minus 3v cubed plus 10v squared minus 7v minus 4. If you have any questions, please see me or Mr. Daniels. And if not, enjoy doing the rest of your homework.